The focus of our incoming Trump administration needs to be one thing, and that is on America. In fact, it needs to follow the motto, America first. That's why Donald Trump was elected. Of course, make America great again means to focus on Americans and our problems. See, we had an administration that was focused on the world. Joe Biden was interested in sending our money all over the world. We're giving foreign aid to countries everywhere, yet we have a $36.4 trillion national debt. You know, we can't afford really to give anybody anything because we're so much in debt. But if we are going to give anyone anything, how about we give it to Americans? How about we focus on America first? How about we focus on the victims of the fires in California, the hurricane in North Carolina, the fire in Hawaii, of course, tragedy in East Palestine, Ohio. Those folks have been getting crumbs from FEMA. We also have a Biden administration that used to target people if they were Trump supporters. The FEMA representatives would skip over the homes with Trump signs and not help those people. We need to get back to where we're helping everybody in need. FEMA also shouldn't be involved in giving money to people that are here illegally. See, FEMA got involved in a big racket where they were helping folks that were here illegally get resettled. And that was a big focus of FEMA. It shouldn't be. FEMA should be about disaster relief, about emergencies, about helping Americans. America first. That's what the administration needs to be about, not international organizations. In fact, we should be getting out of all these international organizations. The UN, we give them most of their money. What does the United States get out of the UN except headaches? Of course, the World Health Organization, the World Trade Organization, the Paris Climate Accord. All these international agreements and agencies put the burden financially on the American public, and then we have to pay more. And they give a pass to China and India. So China and India don't have to follow all these climate change agreements to the same degree the United States does. So we foot the bill, and then we have all the onerous regulations, and then the American taxpayers have to pay more. That has got to end. We need to be putting Americans first, where we're getting out of these agreements, where a situation like NATO is where those countries pay their fair share, and we're not supporting them. And that's another, of course, big plank in the president's platform to make sure the NATO countries pay their fair share of their defense. And that is something that should have happened a long time ago. And the president implemented it in his first term. Of course, Biden didn't. And now we need to get back to that. Putting Americans first means respecting our tax dollars, bringing our taxes down so we can, of course, spend more on our families and our businesses. And the federal government needs to actually shrink. We need to have a federal government that is more manageable and that is not growing and not becoming more intrusive and not taking away our privacy rights. And that's part of putting Americans first so that we can have our liberty. Our civil liberties need to be recognized. Our privacy needs to be recognized. And of course, our finances need to be recognized so that we can spend it on our family. And of course, the American public always does that in a more efficient way than government. So thankfully, we now have a president that is going to put the focus on Americans, stop giving away our money all over the world, and give us a chance to turn things around economically for our families and make a better way of life for all Americans. I'm Jeff Crouere. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow and subscribe to get more information. Go to Crouere.net. You can learn everything about the shows and all our upcoming activities. Thank you so much for watching The Jeff Crouere Show.
In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration. Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
What will your Louisiana be?
We can shop factory direct at a family-owned, made-in-America manufacturer. Family-owned companies put their customers first, not Wall Street investors. Let's together cut off their cash flow. We can choose to help regular people by shopping with family-owned businesses and buying products made in America. Call 718-869-9020 or visit switch2usa.com. Switch2usa.com.
Mocked for not trusting school narrative on things like racism and globalism? Get empowered with 3 short reads. Opportunities and Choices navigates diversity, racism, and transgender. Sellout proves how globalism, communism, and Islamism are undermining democracy. College Bound? First read Old Men Shouldn't Go to College. Should anyone? To learn to question critically. Find all 3 at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and author Rob Taft's website, empoweringwithtaft.com.